Hi guys, hopefully you're keeping well and welcome to a new video from Pilates Nutrition. I'm Hernan and we do online sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays 12 p.m., 6:45 on Thursday in the evening and 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings. If you would like to join us, send us an email at info@pilatesnutrition.co.uk. Today we're just going to be on the mat, moving a little bit in different positions, trying to balance and overall have fun and just try to smile when it gets hard. Doing this workout is your own responsibility and is designed for people that have made in the past face-to-face classes, as they know a little bit about the alignment and posture that we work on class. Good. So let's just get on with it. We're going to come into a nicely seated position onto the mat, feet onto the floor, and we're going to bring the hands behind the thighs, and we're just going to try to push the heels down, push the sit bones down, and try to lift that spine just a little bit. And bring this for a second, and we're going to push the heels down, sit bones down. We're going to bring the arms forwards, hands looking at each other. And from here, as we exhale, we're going to reach forwards. Try not to think about going down. Think about the heels pushing down so they're lifting us. And as we lengthen the spine up, we bring the arms to the side of the body, hands facing forwards. I want the arms just to be aligned with the shoulders. I don't want the arms behind yet because that extends the upper spine. And we exhale and we go forward, wrapping around. Think about the shoulders are away from the ears, so the shoulder blades go really wide. And inhale, our fingertips go far, far, far away. And one more of these. Forward, think about if the shoulders are close to the ears, try to bring them down. Nice, so the spine is really nice and long. Heels keep on pushing down. And inhale, lengthen, fingertips push out. And we're going forward as we exhale. We hinge back, keeping that C shape of the spine. And we bring the spine down one vertebra at a time onto the mat. Arms by the side of the body. Feet hip distance, ready for a few spine curls. Sorry, just checking just to see where we are through the camera. Good in breath. Feel the heels pushing down, toes as well onto the mat. As we exhale, tilt that pelvis and we bring the spine up. Good. Think about the rib cage staying down. Pelvis is up. Arms can help you to go up a little bit. Good. As we exhale again, we start tilting that pelvis and come down. We should be feeling the glutes engaging, the back of the legs working. Have the pelvis in neutral. Good in breath. And as we exhale, push down with the back of the legs. Glutes, try not to do it from the lower back. We're engaging those abs, following that belly. And as we exhale, we come down. We're going to add something to it. We're going to exhale until that pelvis and we come up, pushing those heels really down. Toes are also really anchoring us. And we inhale and we bring the arms overhead. The arms are lengthened, they're not just floppy, they're just really working, they're not onto the mat. We bring the spine down as we exhale. Have that pelvis in neutral, we bend the elbows, we bring the hands behind the head. As we exhale, we bring the chin to the chest and curl up. Elbows wide, but we're still able to see them from the corner of the head, of the eyes. And the head is nicely placed onto the hands, so we flex from the spine, not from the neck. Inhale down, so two more of this. And as we exhale, we come up. Inhale down. And exhale up. Inhale down. We bring the arms overhead, keeping them in there. And as we exhale, we put those two things together. So spine curl up. And we bring the spine down. When we have that pelvis in neutral, bend the elbows, 3 curl-ups. Exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up. We're adding something to it. Inhale down. We bring the arms by the side of the body, hands facing down. We bring the legs together. We double knee fold. Good. We're adding hip rolls. Good in breath. And as we exhale, we hip roll both legs to one side, keeping the knees together, tilting that pelvis, shoulder onto the mat, twisting that spine. Good. As we inhale, we come back to the middle. Stop there for a minute. Think about all the movement is coming from the trunk of the body, not the legs. The legs are just going for the ride. Good. Feel that twisting of the rib cage. Nice. One more set. And we exhale and we go to the side. Try not to go into extension of the spine. Try to control that spine from going into extension so the shoulders stay down. Good. And come back to the middle and we put all those things together. Feet down onto the floor. Arms overhead as we in breath. As we keep the feet a little bit wider, so hip distance. And as we exhale, we tilt that pelvis and we come up. Fingertips push away. The legs are anchoring and trying to bring the body weight towards the knees. Feel that stretch of the spine. We bring the spine down. Bend the elbows as we inhale. And exhale up. The head is nicely placed onto the hands, so we come up from the spine, not the neck. And last one, up and down. Bring the arms to the side of the body, hands facing down, double knee fold, knees together, feet together. Exhale to one side, hip roll. Inhale, come back. And to the other side. And back. And one last set, over and back. Think about the twisting of the spine as we lift the glute. Nice. And we're doing one more set with a little bit of a bonus. Arms overhead. As we exhale, we tilt that pelvis and we bring that spine up. Keeping that spine there, we're going to bring the arms by the side of the body and overhead. Side of the body, overhead. One more side of the body, overhead. As we exhale, we bring that spine down. Pelvis in neutral, bend the elbows, hands behind the head. As we inhale, exhale, up for one. And down. And up for two. Something happens after the third one. We're staying up here and we do a little bit of crisscross. Elbow to opposite knee. Elbow to opposite knee. One last one. Elbow to opposite knee. Back to the middle and push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. As we inhale, come back. Arms by the side of the body, hands facing down. Double knee fold. We're going to be doing one hip roll, one set normal. And back to the middle. All of these extra variations, only you do them if you feel that you can. If you want to stay into the normal, you can. On the second set, we're going to hip roll to the side. Keeping the knees together, top leg will lengthen, toes will point towards the ceiling. Come back with that top leg lengthened. We bend the knee. And as we exhale, we hip roll to the other side. Nothing's changing on the shoulders. Knees are together, top leg lengthened. Feel that lovely stretch from the shoulder to the toes. Come back. And we bend. And we lower. And we lengthen the legs. We bring the arms up to the ceiling. And we bring them up to the ceiling again. And we double knee fold those legs. And we lengthen legs and bend. And lengthen and bend. Keep the little, just a tiny little bit wider than hip distance. Two more of these. When we lengthen the legs, we may just want to yank from here. Nothing changes onto the spine, so we're not tucking the pelvis. We're just only lengthening the knees. One last one. We stay with the knees lengthened. Arms come by the side of the body. Toes are pointing. We're going just to be keeping the pelvis and spine in neutral. The left leg will just stay where it is. We're going to inhale and open the right leg to the side. If you feel that you're not controlling it, don't open so much. So you open as much as you can while controlling the trunk. One more of this after this one. And open as we inhale, exhale. We're going to open again. We're going to circle that leg forwards. and exhale, bring that leg up. Inhale, open, and as we exhale, circle and up. One more of these, open, circle, and up. We're going in the other direction, so we lower that leg as we inhale. We circle to the side and close. Again, if you feel that by doing this big circle, the pelvis and spine starts moving around, just don't do the circle so big. Good. We bend the knees twice, so we did 3 in each direction. We're going to bring the feet down to the floor. We're doing one nice spine curve, so we open those hip flexors, rib cage down, and come down. We have to do all that into the other leg. Double knee fold, and lengthen, close, lengthen, close. Next one, stay up. Other leg. So again, the trunk, pelvis, nothing changes. We're not rocking the boat, as I said. Right leg will stay pointing out to the ceiling. Stay there, feeling that lovely stretch of the back of the legs. We're open the left leg to the side and close. Maybe this leg feels completely different. Maybe you can open it more, maybe you can open it less. One more of this as we inhale, we open and close. Circles now, so we inhale, open, circle forwards, exhale up. Inhale, and as we exhale, we circle and up. One more of this, open as we inhale, circle and up. Other direction, so we inhale and lower, circle and close, lower, circle and close, and lower, circle and close. Bend the knees, sole of the feet onto the mat, arms to the ceiling, start tilting that pelvis, lifting that spine up, rib cage is down. We stretch the arms overhead, push the heels so body weight goes towards the knees as we stretch the arms in the opposite direction, lengthening that spine. And we bring the spine down, bring the arms up to the ceiling, lengthen legs, and we're going to have the toes pointing. Try to open the chest a little bit more so the shoulder blades are nicely onto the mat. That's just a reminder for myself. As we exhale, chin to the chest, curl up, and come into sitting. We're stretching forwards. Stay there. Inhale and just expand the back of the rib cage. Try not to drop the head between the arms and restack that spine. And then we continue by tilting that pelvis, coming all the way down. One more of this. And arms go up to the ceiling. Chin to the chest, come into seated, and we stretch forwards. Good. From here, we're going to restack. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. We bring one leg up, we bring the other leg up, ready for rolling like a ball. In here, what we want to have is those shoulders down. We're going to have the legs we want to push away. The arms are not letting them, so the elbows are wide and the arms are really working. From here, I'm going to look down to the floor as we inhale, we roll back. Exhale, back up. Inhale, back. Exhale back, try to keep that pelvis and spine from moving so the belly is working like crazy. And back, and last one. And back, stay balancing there. So as we do all this rolling like a ball, we try to have the sole of the feet without touching the floor. We're going to try to bring one shin parallel to the floor and the other one. And then here, if we're a little bit rounded, we're going to try to open the chest and stay there. We can bring the arms forwards, and then we're going to control it coming down the spine. We're going to start tilting and hollowing that belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms go overhead. We can keep them open wide. The back of the hands and the arms come onto the floor. We lower one leg. We lower the other leg. Legs come a little bit wider than the mat. We're going to push the heels down and the shoulder blades down into the mat as we lift the glutes, legs, and spine off the mat. Feel that back of the body working, and we bring the glutes down, bring the legs together, arms overhead, toes pointing, chin to the chest, Curl up. If you can on the first one already, start to come into that little ball shape position. Otherwise, just come back normal and then bend the knees and come up. Balance here, open that chest a little bit more. Arms forwards, and we start scooping that belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms go overhead, arms come down to the floor into an X position. Lower the legs, heels push down, shoulder blades down, glutes come up, legs, back of the legs go up, shoulder blades push down as we that lower back and pretty much the whole of the spine comes up, except from the upper back. And come down. One more of these, legs together, toes pointing, arms up to the ceiling as we inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest, come on up. See if you can come up into that ball shape position again. And just to see how we feel, let's see if we can lengthen one leg and bend. Lengthen the other leg and bend. One more set of this. Try to keep on opening that chest. One last one. Arms forwards. And we start coming down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring the arms overhead. Hands onto the knees. Keep the sole of the feet together, well, the heels together, and let's just come on up to sit. Good. Come into mermaid position. So from here, we're going to have one leg kind of on top of the other or by the side. I'm grabbing the hands from the shin, and I'm going to bring the arm up, and I'm going to do a nice side reach into that direction towards the legs. Good. Here I just try to keep the shoulder away from the ears, and I'm not just trying to go towards the floor, I'm trying to go away. Good. From here I'm going just to bring the spine back, bring the arm to the side of the body, place it onto the floor, top leg will lengthen, I'm coming into the knee, and I'm doing a side reach onto the other side. Stretch, stretch, stretch. So it's not about going down, it's just about growing and going away. So the toes go away, the hand goes to the other side and come back. We're doing 2 pulses now on this side reach, and we go for 1 pulse, 2 pulse, and come back into that other side reach. And back, and 3 pulses now. 1, 2, 3, and up. And I'm staying up here. I'm going to readjust my legs, so I'm just trying to open the hip flexors as much as possible. I'm going just to bring the arm by the side onto the mat as well. So rotate the spine, but I'm trying to stay as much as possible opening here. I'm going to open the leg and close, open, and lift, and 3, and 4, and 5. Rotate back, keeping that leg lengthened. Try to come towards that leg. 3, 2, 1, and come down. Shall we roll that onto the other side? Good. So hang on, just knees almost one side by side. See if one side maybe is better than the other. For me, definitely the other side is better than this one. Hand onto that shin. Arm goes up to the ceiling. And I'm going to do a nice side reach. Again, try to go far away, not to sink. It's about growing and getting a little bit taller, says a short person. And come back to the other side, lengthen that leg, and we side reach in the other direction again. I'm going towards the wall. And sit back. 2 pulses now as I go. 1 and 2, and up. Opening the hip flexors, so toes, I'm going forward, and the arm is going away. And down 3 pulses now. Sorry, yeah, so we're standing to the lovely neutral position, and then we go 1, 2, and 3. And I'm coming out to the other side. I'm adjusting the legs, so I'm opening here. Good. Now I start looking down to the floor. I bring the arm by the side of the body, rotate that spine. I have temptation of going down here. I'm still trying to open as much as possible. I lift the leg up, Try to keep it in line with the spine, and we lift. Lift it to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Come back to the side. Someone's pushing me from the toes. I open those hip flexors, lift that leg, and sit back. Whew. Couple of shoulder rolls. And let's just come into 4-point kneeling. So from here, we're just going to have the hands really open, and we're going to put pressure on each of the fingers so we balance the body weight onto the whole of the hand rather than just on the heel of the hand. A lot of people just say, oh, I have wrist problems, so we need to just try to activate a little bit more the weight throughout the whole hand, so we use more the forearm rather than just going the weight straight onto the palm of the heel. Good. So hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips, lengthen that spine, open that chest. Good. From here, I'm going to bring one arm forwards, hand facing down. Then the opposite leg will go long. Keeping that pelvis in neutral, I'm going to lift the leg. Good. So as if the leg starts from the ribcage, toes point. Stay and balance. Stay and balance. And we lower the arm, lower the leg. Bend that knee. Same direction, same arm and same leg. Arm goes forward. Leg lengthens. Whenever I feel that I can just lift that leg without changing anything onto that pelvis and spine, I lift. Variation here. The arm goes down. Leg goes down, toes tucked in. I lift the leg, only point the toes. I'm going to do a push-up and up. I bring the leg down, tuck in the toes. The knee that is onto the floor, I'm going to lift it, and I'm going to curve the spine. I lengthen the spine, lower that knee. One more of these legs goes up, point the toes, push up, come out of that push up, lower that leg, tuck in the toes, knee go up, curve the spine, lengthen, lower, and fold. Sit onto the heels for just a second, stretch, and we're going to do all of that onto the other leg. So come again into 4-point kneeling. Good. Again, push the fingers super wide and push them down and feel that forearm really engaging. So we hardly feel anything onto the heel of the hand. Good. Other arm goes forwards. And we lengthen the leg when we're ready, keeping the toes down. When I know that nothing will change, I go up. Good. Balancing here. Balancing here. 3, 2, 1. Lower the arm, lower the leg. Fold that leg in. One more of this. Lengthen. Hand facing down. Leg lengthen, toes are in. Toes lift whenever we feel that we can. The hand that is just the arm that is supporting me doesn't have the elbow locked. And we bring the hand down. We bring the leg down. We keep the toes tucked in. We lift the leg, point the toes, and push up. And come out of that push up. Lower that leg, tuck in the toes. Knee goes up. Curve the spine. Lengthen the spine. Lower that knee. Leg goes up. Point. Push up. And come off that push up. Lower that leg. Knee goes up. Curve the spine. Lengthen. Lower. Bend that knee. And come down. Okay. Have a nice stretch here. And then from here, let's just bring the front of the body onto the mat for a little bit of extension. Arms are going to be forwards. The arms are not touching the floor, only the fingertips. So I'm onto the fingertips, legs are lengthened, and the forehead is onto the mat. From here, I'm going to have a good inhale, and I'm going to bring head, neck, and chest up. Remembering here about just not being here, so the neck should be is a continuation, shouldn't be, it's a continuation of the spine. So it's just a nice, lovely lengthened spine. Good, and we're staying there, engaging those abs. And as we exhale, coming down. And two more of these as we have head, neck, and chest. I'm still looking up to the mat. What I like doing in here sometimes is just to do a chin to the chest. So I'm kind of starting to flex the neck and flex the upper back, and then look a little bit forward and see if I can grow just a little bit more. But it's not from the neck, it's from the upper back. And chin to the chest, grow the upper back, and look a little bit forward as I extend it a little bit more. Nothing is happening onto the lower back, the abdominal is supporting that lower back. And exhale, come down. And we're adding something to it. So we're going to inhale and come on up. Nothing will change onto the spine now. I'm going to leave one hand off the floor. I'm going to bring it to the side of the body, hand looking in. I'm going forwards, bring the fingertips down, lifting the other hand off the floor, bring the arms by the side of the body, and forwards and down. Nothing changes onto the spine, and we lift and side and forwards and down and up at the hand to the side of the body, hand in, forwards and down and come on up. Sit onto the heels, have a nice stretch here. Good. And from here, bring the arms to the side so we stretch those obliques. And we'll go back to the middle and to the other side. And back to the middle and restart the spine. Good. That was a nice little workout where we just work a little bit of extension, balance the core quite a bit, and a little bit of side reaching as well, and rotation. Any questions, send me an email, info@pilatesnutrition.co.uk, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.